Okay, let's look at time, stood time instant in particular. So a measurement of monotonically non-decreasing clock, opaque and useful only with duration. So duration, and it is useful when you are measuring how long a task takes, such as measuring benchmarks or timing how long an operation takes. So there's lots of methods, traits, trait implementations. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all that. Just quick look at this example, and then I'll show you the code that I've done. So they've used instant now, so that's the start time. Sleep duration 2. So elapsed. Elapsed is the cool one that I want to be using. So I've got an assert there. Print time. Yeah, 2. So it took 2 seconds. So that's as we would expect, and they've just used thread sleep. Right, this is a code that I've done. Now, the reason I wanted to use it was because I was studying, excuse me, you got hiccups. I was studying using R-E-V, reverse. So it alters the direction that you're iterating over an iterator. So that will start at what you would call the end and then work back to the start. And we're just looking for any number within. So vector 1000, we just put in number 6 1,000 times, and then we've pushed number 4 on. So element number 1001 is the number 4. So we're checking if any numbers or any number in the big vec is the number 4. And we obviously know it's there, but it's right at the very end. So if you start at the end, you would think that you will find it straight away. And then because you found it, that's then true. It will return true, and then we can get the elapsed time. If you don't use rev, so this code is the same, this block of code is identical, apart from it's not using rev. So it's starting at the beginning of the vector, and it's looking for the number 5, which we've pushed on to the end. So the number 5 will be at index 1001. Okay, let's run the code. And we've got a slight time difference. So as a percentage, what's that? That was almost 3 microseconds. So yeah, maybe 12%, something like that. Let's run it again. 23 to 26, yeah, similar difference. I'll run it once more. Oh, that was a bit of a rogue one. Occasionally it takes longer. 34 versus 28, 75 versus, so 28, 29. I'm using OBS to record this, so I think I don't know if that's affecting it or not. I wouldn't have thought so, because we're using Rust. Will be using operating system threads, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So 30 against 39, that's probably more accurate. Rev, this is a bit contrived because we're using rev. Well, actually, it's not so contrived because we used push. Our new or our updated values will be at the end, so we'd be justified in using rev. So elapsed, you kind of get for free, really. You don't have to do current time. Elapsed time equals current time minus start time or anything. It's already there. The method's there for you. So elapsed, remember elapsed, and also instant. And again, these timings are so small. 22 against 24. I think that's probably indicative of if you do it enough times, you'll get approximately a 10% difference. So it's slightly faster if you use reverse. So here we've used reverse, which starts iterating from the end of the array or the vec. And any will return true if any of the values. So what we've done there is we've said take a number, and if the number equals 4, and then we do that 1001 times, starting from the back. And down here we're doing it same thing, but we're starting from the front. So just a quick look really at using standard time instant and elapsed for kind of just a quick and easy way to do benchmarking. Obviously, you've got things like Perf and Valgrind and so on for a bit more complicated. But really, I was learning about using Rev with any, and I never just like to take somebody's word for something. That's yeah. So I just like to check stuff myself. So that's what I wanted to do. And then I looked up standard time instant and how to do benchmark with instant now for your start time. And then you can use elapsed after your relevant bit of code is completed. And then obviously you can print the elapsed time should you desire. There you go. So it's quicker in general using reverse as you would want it, expect it to be, and as you would want it. Good. Okay, so standard time instant, part of the standard library. Thanks for watching. I'm back soon.